This is my office.
As a power lineman, you're a member of an elite workforce. You're given unique opportunities that others can only envy. You have an office with a view, the ultimate view. Your ceiling is the sky, and your walls, there are no walls. The work of a lineman can be physically demanding and mentally rewarding. At times it can seem routine. At others, your heart races and adrenaline flows as you face challenging and sometimes dangerous conditions. As a lineman, you're seen in many different lights. A common man, a cowboy, a rescuer, and at times a bona fide hero. If you want a job, look somewhere else. If you want an adventurous career that reaps huge physical, mental, and financial rewards, the life of a power lineman is for you.
Before I started this program, I worked for a cellular store as a sales rep. Out of high school, I've done a lot of odd jobs, construction, pressure washing, detailing, just a million different things. Finally found something that I'm interested in. I found out about the program through a couple of my buddies that were signed up through it, read up on it, done all the research, and really thought that it'd be something that I'd like to do for the rest of my life. I love being outside, and that's what this job is. Once I started line work, the people that I work with were very impressed at what the program had taught me. Before this class started, they were hiring people off the streets, and they seen that they didn't know anything about it, and this class really gets you prepared, gives you a general idea, and then puts you above what what normal people just off the streets know. It's a great opportunity.
The Lineman Tech Training Center at Somerset Community College will not only prepare you for the unique life of a lineman, it'll help you find work in the field and become a member of a close and lifelong brotherhood.
I registered and got called and said I had been admitted to the first phase in the first class, and I found out a lot. One of the three instructors here at Somerset at the Lineman School have over 80 years experience between the three of them, and I seen the facilities that we were going to train at out in the pole yard, and I knew that it was going to be very hands-on. I seen the material that we were going to get to use is actual what is used in everyday line work, and I knew it was going to be a real beneficial educational experience, that I was going to be doing what line crews are actually doing. Once I got out of the lineman school here, my skills that I learned helped a whole lot. Material especially, from basic hand tools and use to the genetics of three-phase line and single-phase line. And when I done my interview with the company that I work for now, they were impressed and they were pleased when they asked, what's your knowledge and what do you know about line work? And when I explained to them what I had learned here at Somerset, they were impressed. They were pleased that I had learned so much going through this school, and they said, well, we feel like you're going to be a good asset to the company. You're going to make a good lineman, and we're eager to have you on.
These young men here have got so many more resources available to them. They can climb more poles in 8 weeks than I got to climb in 2 to 3 years when I worked for electric company starting out. They have so much more material, easier to work with, hand lines, you name it. And there's resources available for these kids. As far as getting into school and all, it is nice. I really like the opportunities they have here. I wish I had them when I was young. I sure do. It would have helped me so much to advance quicker. Kids that come out of this school have heard that they're a year ahead or a year and a half ahead anybody that comes off the streets, and that's just 8 weeks of training.
The Lineman Tech Training Center leads you from apprenticeship to full-scale line worker in a 4-phase training program, with each phase lasting 8 weeks. You're taught proven techniques that make you a valuable asset to the industry, with many of our students hired as apprentices after phase 1 or 2. During phase 1 training, you'll learn CPR, first aid, safety training, equipment usage, basic pole climbing, basic rescue, CDL certification requirements, and other fundamental skills. Phase 2 teaches more specialized instruction in overhead line construction, hydraulic tool operation, live line work, and other important principles of dealing with electricity. In Phases 3 and 4, you'll receive advanced skills training, enhancing your lessons from Phases 1 and 2, and enhanced fieldwork techniques.
The men, the employees we have that's come through the program, they come to us with a good understanding of safety, which is our number one priority, of the work, of the things that go on around the work, the climbing the poles, running the bucket truck, running the line truck. And once they come out there, it's more fulfilling for them because they don't have to struggle as much with learning the process. A lot of this stuff is just like a child, a baby learning to walk. It's frustrating. You stumble, you fall. Well, when they come to us, they're well grounded in the processes that we do. So they're not as frustrated. They can move forward easier and not struggle getting into the industry. As far as anyone out there that's considering this program and this line of work, it's an excellent opportunity. It's very fulfilling work. It's financially rewarding, and you will bond and build bonds and relations with people that'll last you the rest of your life. I would highly recommend the program. We're having good success with the program and the employees that we hire from the program.
In no other profession can you be trained more completely in such a short period of time. In no other profession can you be hired so quickly, sometimes even before your training is complete. In no other profession can you start at such a high level of pay and virtually double that pay in 5 years' time. And in no other career can you have such a range of experiences. For all the things that being a lineman is, it's liberating, allowing you the freedom of working without walls. It's rewarding personally by allowing you to help people when they're most in need, and financially with high starting pay and rapid increases. It's exciting, allowing you to travel and see the country, and each day dealing with an element of danger. There's one thing that being a lineman is not. It's not for the tame-minded. Normal work hours only apply when the power is on. If it's off, usually means you'll be working for long hours in extreme conditions. At times, you'll need to apply yourself even when your body says stop. But when it's all said and done, the rewards for you, your family, and your community will fill you with a sense of accomplishment and pride that you can get nowhere else. Contact the Lineman Technical Training Center at Somerset Community College today and see if you have what it takes to be a power lineman. If you do, and you meet certain requirements, there may also be comprehensive financial aid waiting for you. Higher education begins here. Somerset Community College.